The 49ers and Cardinals, there is only one undefeated team still remaining, and that would be the Cardinals. They improved to 5-0, first time since the mid-1970s, back when they were in St. Louis, that the Cardinal franchise is off to that kind of start. Now, Arizona barely got past the 49ers 17-10, despite the Niners starting a rookie quarterback in Trey Lance with a bunch of other injuries. San Francisco actually outgained Arizona in the yardage total, but the Cardinals did get the win, and so they're 5-0, and they're the toast of the NFL. So let us discuss. Are you going to buy or sell Arizona as a legit 5-0? And the answer, the only acceptable answer if you know football, is sell, sell, sell. Sell, 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 sell. Now, my take, you've got Mirage, Raggedy, and hashtag. And we will combine all of these things together, and we will make a turkey sandwich is what we're going to make. Now, to kick off, I'll just call it like it is here. I am not impressed with the Cardinals. I don't know how you could be impressed with the Cardinals. Say it with me now. Overrated. Overrated. They played a motley crew of mostly backups for the 49ers. The youngest quarterback in ages, if not ever, Trey Lance. I think I read he was the youngest ever to start a game there, making his first NFL start. And it was a 10-7 game going to the fourth quarter. 10-7 game. Boy, talk about a juggernaut, Arizona. 10-7 over a backup neophyte quarterback. And they woulda, shoulda, coulda won this game by a lot. Well, they were a juggernaut. They would have won this game in a blowout. Didn't work out that way. This was a closely contested game. Arizona needed some late heroics from DeAndre Hopkins. Late touchdown to pull away, get a little breathing room there, but not much. Are you kidding me? Come on. A dinged-up 49er team. So there's a lot of people right now, to quote a former Cardinal coach, if you want to crown their asses, crown them. But that's a premature crowning. I find it amusing. I actually want you to hype up the Cardinals. I want the media establishment to celebrate the Cardinals because I will take so much schadenfreude, so much joy on the other side because I know what the future holds. I know how this story ends. I've read this story before. It has a very happy ending on my side of the equation. The Cardinals play their games in the desert, right? You think about the desert, which I think is appropriate, because that is known for cactus, it is known for sand, and it is known for mirages, right? Hallucinations, optical illusions. And that is what this Cardinal team is. They are a figment of the imagination. And just because you're leading a horse race at the quarter pole does not mean you're going to even finish the race. Forget the winner's circle. You might not even finish the race. And I've been on enough tracks over the years to know that. This Cardinal team, you know what they remind me of? I've got the perfect comp. They remind me of the 2020 Pittsburgh Steelers with Ben Roethlisberger. They got off to this 11-0 start, and then what happened? A trap door opened up, and they fell into a pit of vipers. Arizona is gold. They're fool's gold. Now, if you want to be a sucker, you can do it on your own time. I'm not going to be a sucker over here, right? When the injuries start piling up, and they will pile up, that roster is flimsy. It is a flimsy roster. They don't have enough depth to overcome the war of attrition. And mark my words, that's a fact. Furthermore, that team, if you look at their body of work, the 5-0 record, it sounds impressive to the low-information fan, but that is a raggedy resume, right? I'm going to spell this out for you right now, point by point. Let me give you my evidence here, and I'll use some Ben logic. Looking at the flaws, they beat a Titan team that also lost to the Jets. So how impressive is that blowout win over the Titans when they later lost to the Jets? Not impressive at all. How about the Viking game where Minnesota kicker Greg Joseph went wide right on a 37-yard field goal? We are in the age of kickers making 60-plus yard field goals to win games, and this boob, Greg Joseph, he couldn't make a 37-yard field goal, and otherwise Arizona obviously loses that game. The Vikings have a losing record. Arizona shoulda, coulda, woulda lost to a 2-3 Viking team. That's Minnesota's record. And a Viking team that, You look at their game against the Lions, they needed a miracle in the final 37 seconds to pull out the win in that game. But wait, there's more. Arizona played Jacksonville, trailed 19-10 late third quarter to now 0-5 Jacksonville. Does that sound like a dominating football team? The only reason Arizona was able to come back and pull out that game was because of the generosity of Trevor Lawrence, who had a nuclear meltdown in the days before Urban Meyer went back to Ohio to get the nice bump and grind there at the bar. Now, many of you will say, well, what about the game against the Rams? That was impressive. Well, it was until you realize it was a sandwich game for L.A., so it's not that impressive at all. The Rams are coming off their showcase win, national TV, Joe Buck, Troy Aikman there against Tom Brady and the Buccaneers. They then had a much more important Thursday night game against Russell Wilson and Seattle on tap. So the Cardinal game, nobody gets up for the Cardinals. That was a sandwich game. Now, the Cardinals benefited from that. But you downgrade that win. You downgrade that win for Arizona. And then again, you barely get by a second-string rookie quarterback in Trey Lance, a hodgepodge of a roster beaten and broken, the 49ers in a game at home. In a game at home. Do not buy stock in the Cardinals. Do not do it. Now, listen, if you're bad at the stock market, go ahead, right? Go. You probably took advice from Bernie Madoff. You bet on Enron back in the day. But when you do that, if you do bet on the Cardinals, then just wear your clown nose. Just wear your clown nose. Now, last thing here. So let's get to Kyler Murray. Kyler Murray is getting all kinds of hype for the MVP award. Right? This guy over there, that guy in the back, everyone's hyping this guy up. Clear-cut front runner, some of the psychopaths say. There's a term for these people. Dim-witted morons would be the term. Those that are propping him up. They're wearing cardinal-colored glasses. Kyler Murray is hashtag page down. Hashtag page down on the MVP list. He's not in my top 5. Kyler Murray is not on my top 5 on my ballot, the Maller ballot for the MVP. May I remind you that Kyler Murray had one touchdown pass against the 22nd ranked 49er defense. Oh, he's the MVP. Oh, he's so impressive. He had how many touchdown passes against the 27th ranked Jacksonville defense? Oh, that's right. No touchdown passes and one interception in that game. And might I remind you that his 2 interceptions should have cost the Cardinals the game against the Vikings if it hadn't been for the idiot kicker who missed wide right. So the idea that Kyler Murray is the MVP is nice. It's cute. I know you want to sound like you're cool and all that. You're not. Tom Brady, Matthew Stafford, Justin Herbert, and Josh Allen, and Lamar Jackson. I got 5 guys, and I can keep going if you want, all ahead of Kyler Murray on the big board. And the Cardinals, the good news is we won't have to deal with this much longer. The Cardinals travel to face the Cleveland Browns this week. And while the Browns defensively looked atrocious in L.A. against the Chargers, that game has loss written all over it. All over it. Absolutely in that game.